Do you feel more comfortable now after a little bit longer here, especially with so many of the younger players? Do you feel like a veteran of the team, not just of college basketball?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely feel the trust coming together with my teammates and myself, which is very nice. I think that's the most fun part for me, is just being out there with the guys and being able to pass and know each other's tendencies and knowing what guys like to do, what their strengths are. That's what makes the game exciting for me. So having that trust established now makes the game a whole lot more fun. So yeah, I definitely feel like I'm doing a good job.
With all the freshmen now on campus, what stood out to you about them in this short amount of time?
Just their ability to grow, not only as players, but just as people who they are. Starting out college is never easy. You know, it's like a turbulent time. You gotta time manage, take classes. I mean, CD and Yvonne, who are, I mean, they're new to Tucson, but to America, and to, you know, keep working and battling as they have. It's really cool. So I think the freshmen growing has been really cool to see, and I think they'll continue to do that, and we'll continue to do that as a team. So I'm really happy to see where they're at and where we're at.
Evan, what is it like playing in your hometown?
I think there's no better feeling. This is the pinnacle of basketball, I think, in the country, but definitely in Tucson. Coming back here, and I think about players who have been from Tucson who are really good, and then I think about players who are really good from Tucson and have had the chance to play here at the University of Arizona. There's not a lot, so I'm definitely privileged, and I'm definitely very happy to be a part of this team and hopefully work towards a championship with everybody.
Do you think being from Tucson, it kind of like you connect with the fans more?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we had our signing event, and I'm seeing everybody coming out, the excitement on their faces, standing in the 105-degree heat. Like, man, who else is doing that in the country? I don't think anybody else is out there doing this, and they're telling us, like, you guys are like our life, like we love you guys, and that meant a lot to me, seeing that and knowing that that's who we play for. So having the guys be able to see that as well, how passionate this fan base is and how much it means to the people of Tucson here, for the Wildcats to be successful, it's a beautiful thing.
You were team captain for 2 seasons at Harvard. How are you going to bring your experience and leadership to Arizona?
Yeah. I think part of the battle is just showing up every day, working as hard as I can, which I'm going to do every day, show up and work as hard as I can, lift others up. But we do a good job of encouraging each other. So, you know, leading vocally, leading in practices just with effort, and then just empowering others. I think you can get caught up as a leader and I, but no, I think what I focused on in my years at Harvard of being in leadership was just, okay, how can I make other people better? So just continue to do that here. How can I make my teammates and everybody else around me better?
Who have you been taking under your wing as far as the freshmen go?
Yeah. Mabil is definitely one of my guys. We live together. Dwayne. And then I think also Bryce, too, a little bit. He's a shyer guy, so just talking to him casually in BDK at breakfast or weight room, just spotting for him or having him come work in and set with me. Yeah, those guys, too. But and even like Koa, working out with Koa. We'll do some stuff together. Like I said, you never know how you're going to rub off on people, so any chance I can get to work in with them or just give them some encouraging words, I take those opportunities.
So around town at all, or anything, or just being here, or any favorite spots you have you can tell them about or go to?
Yeah, me and Mabil, we hit up a lot of restaurants. I definitely got to make it a point of taking the other young guys to some good Mexican food spots, get some Sonoran dogs. Yeah.
What are some of those spots that have stood out to them personally, do you think?
I think, where do we go? Man, we love, I took Mobile to get a Rispaldo one time over on Congress. It's called Sonoran Delights, and he's just like, man, this is so good. Or even taking him to my house, brought him over to my house. My mom made us some tacos. That they appreciate that, and then like my grandparents, they'll love to cook, so they'll cook for the guys. When we had breaks, they cook for Dwayne and Mobile, and I just brought it over to them, and they're like, "Man, thank you." And never your grandma wants to make that again. Like, so yeah, that we were trying to get a Mount Lemon trip on the agenda. I think this is one of our last free weekends, so we might make that happen.
Yeah, Yvonne said he goes up there and just hangs out.
Yeah.
Did you turn him on to that, or how did
Addison, I think, turned him onto that. One of our other guys. Yeah, he's got a car, so he's able to do that.
So I was wondering how that works out, like this leadership dynamic on this team, because you're a Tucson guy, you're also a very veteran college player, and then you got this other 4 guys that have been around this particular program, and then a whole bunch of freshmen. Like, how is that coming together? You know?
Yeah. The returners definitely do a good job of keeping the culture that was here already. JB, Jaden, Tobe, Mo, like very hard workers. And the young guys see that and they feed off that. And so I think that's most apparent, like in the weight room, coming early, staying after to get shots up. And then, you know, me even taking up after them. Like, I don't want to come in and I was just as new as they were. So seeing how things operate, kind of knowing, adding to what I think we need to do, and then, you know, the younger guys just following suit.
I got a last question for you, Evan. When you think number 21 Arizona, what do you think of?
Kyle Falk.
Okay. Let's get you going. Thank you, Evan.
Thank you, guys.